What's your ETA?
Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if my levels are good with the music, with the talking. But as it's going, how are you guys? How is your Friday? Let me know. I'm going to let the people trickle in before I begin to tell this story, just because it's not exactly something I want to restart over and over. Let me know if you can hear me and if everything's good. But I'll also tell you guys that the music in the background is by Tutorials by Hugo. He does piano covers, and, his link is in the description down below. Alright, so I've never told this story in full before. I have told people bits and pieces of the story. I've kind of told people some, not so honest things about the story to make myself look a little bit more sane, a little bit better, to make other people look better. But if you don't know what greening out is, it is getting insanely high off of marijuana, otherwise known as weed. And this stream is not endorsing weed at all. It is just me telling my experience getting extremely anxious and violently high during the Scaled and Icy live stream. So once again, don't smoke weed. don't do it. Don't take edibles. Don't do anything like that. But I guess without further ado, we're gonna get into the story. So I guess first I'm gonna tell you guys my background in in 21 Pilots. So pretty much, where does it start? It's December 2015, around Christmas time. My mom and I are driving in the car. I hear Stressed Out for the first time. I think it's pretty cool. I think there's a guy who sings, and then I think there's a guy with a deep voice who raps. I didn't realize that it was Tyler, with, effects on his voice. So, I like Stressed Out a lot. How old am I at the time? 12, in December 2015. I'm about to turn 13. It's not gonna be that long. I'm about to turn 13. I'll turn the music down. Sorry. In January. And so I listened to Stressed Out over and over again. Don't really check out any of the other stuff. I think one friend I had at the time liked them and sent me Car Radio, and I was like, wow, this is kind of ass compared to Stressed Out. And then, so, April 2016 comes around, and I hear Ride on the radio. And I'm like, no way. Is this the same band that has Stressed Out? This is pretty sick. I like this one too. So I like Stressed Out. I like Ride. Then I go into iTunes or Apple Music or whatever it was. I listen to some of the songs. Don't like a lot of them, like the previews. I think at the time from Vessel, I only got Ode to Sleep, Holding On to You, Migraine, House of Gold, Car Radio, Guns for Hands, Trees. And then from Blurry Face, I got Heavy Dirty Soul, Stressed Out, Ride, Fairly Local, Tearing My Heart, Lame Boy, and I kind of skipped everything else underneath because I didn't like the previews. So back then, I liked Ride, but I don't really like it now. But anyway, point is, that's what I liked at the time. Then went on vacation with me, my mom, my aunt, my uncle, and my mom's boyfriend. So it was the 5 of us, and I showed my uncle some of the songs. I showed them, I showed him like Stressed Out, Ride, the popular ones, Guns for Hands, stuff like that. And my uncle's like, oh, what's the black stuff on his neck and his hands? So I explained it to him, and then he's like, you know what? I'm going to buy you a iTunes gift card. And with the iTunes gift card, you can buy all their albums. Oh, am I quiet? Am I too quiet? You're going to have to turn the volume up because I'm at like max volume right now. I'll talk a little louder. How's that? So my uncle gives me an iTunes gift card to buy all the songs, pretty much. Like everything from Self-Titled, everything from Vessel, everything from Blurry Face, because that's all what was out at the time. So then I listen to them with him there. We're by the pool. We are listening to 21 Pilots. He's liking him. I'm liking him. My mom's liking him. My aunt's kind of like whatever. And my mom's boyfriend's liking him too. So then my uncle and my mom buy me concert tickets for 2017. And we go to the concert. Then it becomes a tradition up until Scaled and Icy, because they weren't touring at the time, to go with my mom and my uncle every tour cycle. And we actually went to 3 Bandito shows. So, and then that's about it for my history with 21 Pilots, my mom, and my uncle. Last show I went to of the Bandito tour was Atlantic City, and I went with my mom, my uncle, my aunt, and my mom's boyfriend. So it was the 5 of us. And that became like the clique that I would send 21 Pilots stuff to. So here's my experience with weed. I think so. I was dating this girl through most of 2020. Really liked her, fell in love with her. Everything was going well. Top of 2021, January, like right before my birthday, she breaks up with me. That sucks. I had a friend in college at the time. I think I was in junior year. And I had a friend at the time who was in college. He was like, listen, bro, this might not be the best, but I'm going to get you a dab pen, which is like a weed vape. And you'll see that maybe it'll help you cope with the breakup. Horrible idea, but I did it. I went smoking with him and his college friends. I did it as well. But I had the dab pen. I didn't like it. It would make me anxious all the time, so I stopped. And that was for like maybe a month. I think that was February 2021. Then Scaled and Icy Livestream rolls around. It is May 21st, 2021. I and my mom are going to my aunt and uncle's house to watch the Scaled and Icy Livestream. So the 5 of us there are the same 5 that I told you went to the concert, and that kind of started my 21 Pilots journey. My uncle, my aunt, my mom, my mom's boyfriend, and I all go over to my uncle and aunt's house to watch the Scaled and Icy live stream. So I get there at like 12 maybe, because we're going to swim a little bit before. It's a Friday, but I'm not in school because it's COVID times. Whatever. Then around, I don't know. I think the live stream was at like 8. So around 7, my uncle tells me, "Hey, I have weed gummies. I have edibles, gummy bears that I got from Florida. Do you want to take a bite of one? Your mom's boyfriend's going to take a bite of one. I'm going to take a bite of one." So I'm like, yeah, sure. I just won't tell my mom. And if you don't tell her, then I'm cool with that. I'm 18 at the time, so don't worry. It's not that bad. So I popped the gummy. The whole thing, which I should not have done. I don't know how many milligrams it was, but I'm not feeling anything yet. You know, it takes a few hours for it to kick in. But I popped the whole thing, not knowing that he told me to take a bite. Everything's going fine. The live stream starts, you know, they start with choker, stressed out, everything like that. Everything's going good. And then we get to Dan and Sally, the 2 announcers that come on right before Mulberry Street. Very propaganda heavy, selling Scaled and Icy as an album. And just kind of like making me feel weird. And I'm like, where are they? What are they doing to me? What's going on? So I'm starting to like think, whoa, am I in Dima? Like, am I being controlled? Is there something going on right now? Like, is this a propaganda show? So then Mulberry Street plays, and I'm starting to notice Tyler's facial expressions are kind of making him seem like he's being forced to put on the show. Like he's being controlled. Like he doesn't want to do this, but he's doing it. And I'm like looking around at my aunt and my uncle and my mom and my mom's boyfriend. I'm like, guys, like he's being controlled. This is crazy. Like Tyler is such a good actor, right, guys? And then, you know, they're all kind of looking at me weird. And I'm like, this is normal, right? Like I'm acting normal. Am I acting weird? And then we get into more stuff, and Dan and Sally pop up again, right? And they're like more beat up. They got red eyes. They got cuts on their face. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Are they trying to control me? Are they literally trying to get me to go into Dima? Should I go into Dima, guys? And I'm starting to like have this line fade between where I know Tyler's acting like he's being controlled and where I actually think he's being controlled. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? And then I think, when did I get up? I didn't like Saturday much at the time. I listened to a little bit of the Scaled and Icy leak, so I heard these songs before because the album and the live stream came out the same day, but I wanted to know the songs for the live stream. So, anyway, I didn't like Saturday that much. So I get up to go pee during Saturday because I had to pee. And as soon as I stand up, I'm like, why do my feet feel like jelly? Because I like run to go to the bathroom. I'm like, what the hell? Why am I running in slow motion? What's happening? Why is the room spinning? I get in the bathroom. I see myself in the mirror. I'm like, who is that? Is that me? Or is that someone from Dima acting like me to control me? And I'm like looking at my eyes and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Are my eyes red? Can they tell I'm high? Oh my God. And I'm thinking like I missed the whole live stream while I'm in the bathroom. I don't even pee because I'm so scared. I get out of the bathroom, I run back, and I'm feeling like so wobbly and weird. I'm feeling so weird. I had never been this high before. And then, bro, I'm sitting back down. Saturday's not even over, bro. Saturday was not even finished. I was in the bathroom for 30 seconds. I thought I was in the bathroom for 30 minutes, looking at my eyes, making sure they weren't red. Walking in circles thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I drove here separately from my mom. I can't drive back, but I can't tell her I can't drive back. What the fuck am I going to say? So I sit back down. Saturday's over. Then I think after, it might have been before Saturday or after Saturday, but the bishops say, we come for you. No chances. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Dima's a real place. Tyler has actually been captured by Nico and the Niners, and he's trying to get more people to go in there to commit to vialism and kill themselves. And I'm falling for it. I love this live stream, bro. What is going on? And then I keep looking at my mom like, I think, what is it? Heathens and Trees came on. And I was like, look at him. He's like crying. He's like trying not to cry. When he says they can smell your intentions, he's looking right at the camera. That means that he's talking to the bishops. The bishops are controlling him. And he's like, guys, like, help me. And then I'm getting more and more high and more freaked out, thinking that I'm going to have to commit to vialism and go to Dima, and that I'm going to be shipped away because I'm falling for the propaganda. So then the end of the live stream hits, where Tyler looks at the screen and says, nobody's coming for me. And I'm like, fuck, no one's going to save him. I have to go save him, but I'm high as shit. What am I supposed to do? And I'm like, I got to ask my mom to save him. I got to ask someone to save him. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to save them? And then the drone shot comes. And, yeah, Jay Cameron, I prefer Heathens Trees to both the originals as well. I think it's one of their best songs. Then the drone shot comes. And I'm like, what the frick? What is going on? Like, did they put on this whole thing? No, they're still being controlled. I look at my mom and I'm like, we have to go help them. And my mom's looking at me like, haha, you're funny. Like, she doesn't realize that I'm fucked up. So we got the 21 Pilots Chipotle burrito. We all got one. And I'm like, shit, well, I hear food's pretty good when you're high, so maybe I should try to eat. So I'm trying to eat, and it's like, my throat feels so small. Like, way smaller than usual. And every, like, piece of corn and meat that's going down my throat feels like it's taking so long for it to go down. So I'm like, oh, damn. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom and figure this out. So I go, and I text my college friend. After looking at my eyes, being like, holy shit, my eyes are red. Holy shit, how do they not know? Holy shit. Holy shit. I should not have eaten the whole gummy. What is wrong with me? So I go into the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, let me text my friend, the college friend earlier that I said got me into weed for a little bit after my breakup just to say it would help. It didn't help. I was anxious, whatever. So this is the first time I smoked in a while. Well, I didn't even smoke. This is the most amount of weed I ever had inside my body. Ever. I don't know how many milligrams it was, but it was crazy. And then, where am I at? Okay. So I'm in the bathroom. I feel like I'm sitting there a long time again. I'm looking at my eyes, making sure they're not red. I'm texting my college friend being like, dude, my uncle gave me a gummy. What the hell do I do? I don't want to throw him under the bus. I don't want to tell my mom I'm high, but I can't drive home. I'm going to crash and I'm going to die. So my friend tells me, he texts me back and says, just tell your mom I gave you the gummy and you wanted to have it for a better experience. And I'm like, okay, that's perfect. I don't have to throw my uncle under the bus. I can still admit to my mom that I'm high, but I'm so anxious right now that maybe she will believe me. And I'm also texting this guy like, dude, we watched this live stream. I think the lead singer has been captured by these people in red cloaks, and he's being controlled, and I have to go save him. And he's like, dude, don't worry about that right now. Worry about yourself. Get home. Don't worry. Sorry, I had to go away from the mic. My cat's meowing at me because I'm getting so animated. You should have drove home, not gonna lie. Man, fuck you. So I go back out there, and I'm looking at my mom, and I'm like, Mom, can you come over here for a second, please? I'm like, I'm violently high right now. I took a gummy that my friend gave me. Please, like, can you drive me home, and can we not tell anyone about this? And she's like, yeah, no problem. Like, who'd you get it from? I think she asked me the next day. I think she was pretty chill about it. And she was like, why don't you eat more? Drink some more water. I'm like, are my eyes red? And she's like, no, not at all. I can't even tell you're high. I'm like, okay, cool. So I don't have a face cam. Sorry, I can't show you my cats. So I'm sitting there, and somehow my word gets out. I think I tell my uncle, I'm like, dude, I told my mom I'm high, but I didn't throw you under the bus because I didn't want her to know that it was you. My mom watches my videos, so I guess she's gonna find out now. But we're like 4 years removed from this, so I don't think it will matter much. I don't think it would have mattered back then either. But oh shit. So somehow everybody finds out that I'm like fucking tripping balls, where I think I am being controlled. I think I'm gonna die. Food doesn't taste right. Everything's going crazy. So then my uncle and my mom's boyfriend, they're fucked up too. Like, they can handle it better because they're big older men. But maybe I shouldn't have phrased it like that. But they can handle it more. So they're like, oh, why don't we put the Teletubbies on? The Teletubbies are good for when you're high. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot to mention also, the whole time I'm like, wait, are they going to release like an album that is the Scaled and Icy album cover, but it's all like black and white, and they're going to like go crazy and have like metal songs? Because I was coping with the fact that Scaled and Icy was pop, even though I like it now. I don't know what was going on, but anyway, not important. So then they put on the Teletubbies. And when I tell you, this shit was worse than the live stream, I am not fucking capping to you, bro. This shit made me feel so goddamn weird. I haven't felt that weird since. I had not greened out that hard since this happened, bro. They put on the Teletubbies. I see the baby in the sun. I see these little fuckers, these little fucking yellow, green, purple, red people with screens on their chest, and they're making weird noises, frolicking through the grass, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? They're gonna take me. They're gonna capture me. They're killing, dude, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. And I'm sitting there tripping the fuck out. And I'm like, guys, you have to turn this off. Guys, please turn this off. And they're laughing. I'm like, no, I'm not kidding. You have to turn this off. And they're like, no, we're gonna keep playing. I'm like, no, seriously, I'm gonna die. If you keep making me watch the Teletubbies, I'm going to bawl my eyes out. This shit is so scary right now. And they're like, okay. So they put something else on. But after that, honestly, I don't remember anything. I barely remember the next day. That was Friday. I remember Saturday night puking. I remember puking Saturday night. And then I remember Sunday going back to get my car. Bro, I felt like garbage. Like, I felt like my systems were operating at 20%. And I'm like, so I guess what I learned from the experience is, one, instead of throwing your family member under the bus in front of your mom, throw your friend under the bus to your mom, because your mom doesn't really know your friend. My friend came in clutch that day. He really helped. I'm glad I did not drive home. But my weed experience since then, I stopped for a long time after that, until I started dating my fiance girlfriend that I have now. And man, a lot of people left. And I started hitting the dab pen again for my anxiety. At least that's what I said I was doing at the time. I thought it was helping for a while. 2023, I started smoking actual flower of weed. And I didn't really realize the effect it had on me until I stopped earlier this year. And honestly, I don't think that you can medically be addicted to weed or marijuana, but I do think that I was addicted. I think I relied on it heavily. I think it started ruining my physique. I was eating more because of the munchies. I was working out less because I didn't feel like it. I was starting to feel lazy. All I wanted to do after work or when I got home was go and smoke weed. And it wasn't good. I mean, I said it was for anxiety, but it really wasn't. I had moments in the middle of those 2 years where I would smoke and then stop. But now it makes me anxious if I do a lot. I don't smoke the flower really at all. I don't like it. It makes me feel very in my own head. It makes me feel like everybody hates me, and the decisions I made when I was sober were bad. I also can't socialize very well. Yes, I had a pen danger. But like, I have a dab pen stored away in my drawer, and I'll hit it sometimes, like socially, or if my fiance and I are going out and doing something fun, or if we're going to watch a movie, I'll do that. I've taken edibles a lot since that time too, and they really fucked me up really bad. One time I took a 500 milligram edible thinking it was 50 milligrams because my thumb was over the zero, and I slept for 2 days straight, and I did not mean to. So you're an addict with a pen. Yeah, so I was addicted to weed. The Scale and Icy live stream experience did not help at all with making me stop. I thought it would. It should have, but it did not. But I went to see the cinema experience in 2022, and I've watched the Scale and Icy live stream probably every 6 months since 2021. I've shown a lot of people, and yeah, still start biting down on your shirt sleeve right now. No. And like, I don't know, I love the Scale and Icy live stream. I honestly think it's one of the best bodies of work that Tyler and Josh and the whole crew have ever done. It is so fun to watch. Seeing Tyler dance good, not in his stupid Tyler Joseph way, is fun. And I honestly think like being completely zooted during this made Scaled and Icy a better album for me with the propaganda. I defend Scaled and Icy all the time for being the best conceptual lore album in the storyline. I think it's just amazing to have Clancy taken by the bishops because he's popular and make music for them and have it be propaganda. But yeah, where can you watch if possible? I have a Google Drive with it on there. Maybe it is. Maybe I can send the link. Someone recorded it and sent me the link on Google Drive. Let's see if I can find it. Scale and Icy live stream. I'll pop it in the chat if I can find it right now. If I can't find it right now, I will send it later. Just remind me, because I have it somewhere in my Google Drive. But yeah, so overall, I thought Demo was controlling me. I thought that I was going to have to go save Tyler. And I don't know, like, I love the live stream now, but I honestly don't think I was able to listen to 21 Pilots for about I'm not going to say a month, maybe 2 weeks after the live stream, because it was still making me feel fucked up and like I was being controlled. So I honestly really thought that this was going to be the end of me being a clicky, just due to how messed up I was during the live stream and how I thought I was being controlled and how it just ruined the experience for me. Caden, probably 2030, if I'm being honest. We do not have money for a wedding right now. But yeah, I guess that's it. Like, I really don't have more to the story. Like I said, I never really told it all at once like that before. I might be missing some details. But yeah, don't take an edible that someone gives you before an experience that you really want to have fun at. I've hit my pen before going to 21 Pilot shows before, and it's very fun, but I would not recommend it because honestly it makes me it makes you remember the experience less. So yeah, never really had a place to tell that story before, but there it is. Yeah, Green Tyler is pretty terrifying. Thank you guys for sitting here and listening to me yap. I know I said a lot of ums and you knows during it. I didn't mean to hit that, my bad. Yeah, so with that being said, I will leave you guys with only before an experience. Nah, I would not smoke weed before an experience. Cause that shit fucks you up pretty bad and you forget a lot. Yeah, Bob, I say a lot, my bad. You know, well, yeah. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for listening to my story. And let me know what you want me to live stream next. Maybe I'll do a tier list or something of something. Yeah. Love you guys. Bye.
Putting on a drum show. Completed drum show for today. Now they have to let you out of your cage. Feeling stuck between a drum and a show. Two places you do not want to go. Drum show, he's putting on a drum show, drum show, drum show, drum show, drum show. He's putting on a drum show. He drives fast, it's drum show, drum show. He drives slow if his song's not drum show. Drown it out, drown it out. He'd rather feel something than nothing at all, so he's whips all around as his head starts to fall, turns it up. He's putting on a drum show. Stuck between a rock and a home. Two places he does not want to go. So he's putting on a drum show. He's putting on a drum show. Even now, even now, even now, he'll take the longer way home. Even now, even now, even now. Drown it out, drown it out. Drown it out, drown it out. I've been this way.
Drum show. He's putting on a drum show. Yeah. Hope you guys like that also. Thought that would be pretty hilarious. I guess for the end of this stream, because I don't really want to go yet. My fiance's not home from work. And my cats are sleeping now. So what we will do next, give me something to rate on a tier list, and I will do the tier list. Tiermaker.com. I'm going to do one tier list, then I will have to go. Oh, hiccup. But let me know what to do on the tier list, because I will do that. My opinion. All right, guys, this is fucked up. Give me something for real. Holy ad. Alright, guys, come on now. Okay. Breach and Clancy. Alright. This will be fun. All 21 Pilots albums. Okay. Okay, does it not have both? Alright, I'll just do all 21 Pilots songs and only do Breach and Clancy. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this, guys. Oh, it's Breach and Drag Path update. There we go. Okay. Overcompensate. Jeez. I mean, come on. That's S tier. 1000% S tier. Did I have a good P? Yeah, I had a great P. Next semester, also S tier. Backslide, A tier. Little screechy, still fire. Midwest Indigo, B tier. Worst from the album. Routines in the Night, A tier. Solid. Vignette, top 5 of all time, but we'll put it in S tier. Jenna's Version, Peak Love Song, we're going to go with A tier above Backslide. Single Version, F tier, terrible, dog shit. Lavish, B tier, fun, but B tier. Navigating, Mid Lyrics, B tier. Snapback, S tier. Fire. Oldie Station, S tier, also fire. At the Risk, S tier. Fire above Oldie Station. Nah, I don't think so, actually. Low S. And Paladin Straight, A tier, below Jenna's Version. And below Backslide. Yeah. Okay. And then Breach City Walls, S tier. Here. Raw Fear, S tier at the bottom. Drum Show, S tier above Raw Fear at the bottom. Garbage, A tier above Paladin. The Contract, S tier above At the Risk, below Oldies. Downstairs, B tier above Lavish. Robot Voices, A tier next to The Craving. Center Mass, S tier. Is it better than Snapback? I think so. Cottonwood, also here. One Way, there. Days Lie Dormant, we're going to put it C tier. Tally, we're going to have low A above below Routines. Intentions, we're going to have S tier, low S tier. and drag path all the way at number 1. So there we go. We still see the SKR's ping screen. Okay, buddy. Rank my viewers. No, I've done that before, bruh. So I said, do you actually hate Bob? No, I don't hate Bob. I like Bob. Bob's cool. Bob is, I mean, he has no dad, but he's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, thanks for coming to the stream. I told my story. I ranked a little bit. And we're going to leave you guys out with something that I just absolutely love and that I did at the end of the last stream. Everybody, make sure you sing along to this one. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus